task number 3, part 2. We found our zeros, 1 plus or minus radical 7. Now, find the extrema using the calculator. So I will go back to my picture. And obviously there's going to be one there and one there. So, up to pan zoom, snap to min max. And I will go up. Now you see I'm having trouble spotting it here. So what I need to do is go back to trace. I need to expand it left and right to give it more options. There we go. So I got when x is negative 1.230, I want 3 decimals please. Y is 12.236. And the minimum when x is 1.89, please make sure you round properly, 1.897. And the value is negative 3.051. Okay? So, we have a max. I want you to write what it is. It's going to be a max at the coordinates negative 1.230, 12.236. I have a min at 1.897, negative 3.051. Good. Now, describe the rising and falling behavior of the graph. So we're going to just look at the x. First of all, it begins by rising. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure the x coordinate in increments. Yes, I'm going to go from left to right. So I start over here at negative infinity. And what I know is it rises until it reaches the max. So I'm only going to look at x coordinates. So it's going to rise from rises from negative infinity to the x coordinate of the max, from x equals negative infinity to x equals negative 1.23. And then it's going to fall. It falls from here to here. So that's from this x coordinate all the way over to this x coordinate. And those I'll be able to find from my mins and maxes. So in this case, it's going to be negative 1.230 to 1.897. And then the last piece is that it's going to rise from 1.897 to infinity. And what you see here is I've covered the entire number line on the x-axis from negative infinity all the way to positive infinity. That's rising and falling behavior. State the coordinate of the y-intercept. As we know, the y-intercept occurs when x equals 0. So if I plug 0 into the original equation, that goes away, that goes away, that goes away, and that is the only thing left. So this would be, this is I think maybe the easiest one on the page, 0, 7. When x is 0, y is 7. Now, we are tasked with putting it all together. So what I'll do is I'll look at my graph first, and I want to make the sketch look pretty similar to that. Something like that. Now, sketch does not mean just draw that. Sketch means something very specific. You're going to do this, and then you're going to show me where each of the zeros is. You're going to show me where the y-intercept is, and you're going to label the max and the min. So I'll have to come over here. Now, this is very important. You will use the radical, not the decimal, the radical that you calculated. So that's negative radical 7. And when x is negative radical 7, y should be 0. Here's my max, negative 1.230, comma, 12.236. Here's my y-intercept, 0, comma 7. This is 1, comma 0. This is 1.897, comma negative 3051, and last but not least, radical 7, comma 0. Got it? You need to include every 0, every y-intercept, and all the maxes and mins, and you must label the points. That's the point of the whole exercise, to be able to sketch something like that just using what you know. Good luck.